Good afternoon and welcome to the Grand Western Canal here in Tiverton, where it's the afternoon of the Spirit of the 60s, where we're expecting now over 200 motorbikes to come from Yeovil through Bridport and here to the Grand Western Canal. "228 motorbikes dating from before 1974 joined nearly 100 marshals on a memorable day at the Grand Western Canal basin in Tiverton. The smell of petrol and sound of roaring engines filled the air as bikes filled the area beside the water and in the car park below. Hundreds of spectators also came to welcome them into town.
Go in there backwards.
The Westlands Motorcycle Club had ridden from Yeovil Rugby Club, taking in the views around Bridport and Dorset before entering Tiverton at around noon for lunch.
Because you usually want the phone to go far, but
at least they find out more, you know, what it is.
The motorbike rally is now in its 20th year and has been raising money for local causes since they were formed.
Well, as a club, we've actually, over many years, we have raised over 100,000 for local charities, and we like to come to different areas on the Spirit of the 60s, bringing these old machines out. And today we are raising money for the Freewheeler blood bikes, and they can go anywhere, basically maybe up so far as Carlisle, and they're just moving people's records and medication and things like that around.
What do you make of our surroundings here in Tiverton?
I have to say Tiverton has been absolutely excellent for our club, most welcoming and most helpful to everybody. Yes, it's a very warm welcome that we've had at Tiverton.
Hey, it's aluminium, we'll take them on for the scrap. Cheers.
The group raised £1,800 on the day for the Yeovil Freewheelers blood bikes, who volunteer their time to help the NHS and to save lives.
Well, the money goes into maintaining bikes, getting reflective jackets and insurance and petrol. That's the biggest expenses, the bikes and purchasing the bikes. So it'll go towards that, and obviously on towards advertising.
How does it feel to be selected as the charity here today?
I think it's very commendable, and we're very pleased. I say the Yeovil Freewheelers is a complete charitable organisation, and we run by the efforts of other people giving us money, and if we didn't get the money come in, then we wouldn't be able to support Yeovil District Hospital, and in some cases I think we save them something like £60,000–70,000 a year in transport costs, otherwise they'd be using taxis.
Staff from the Tiverton Canal Company and Country Park were delighted with how the event went and with the chance to show off what the canal has to offer.
It has been fantastic. I mean, what a great atmosphere. You've been around the bikers presumably yourself. I mean, it is just such an atmosphere here today. We've never seen anything like it here. I mean, the queues, the atmosphere, people coming here for the first time and seeing what a wonderful canal we have here in Tiverton. So that I'm excited about.
And of course, the Ducks Ditty is being kept busy today.
Yes, thank goodness. I mean, usually this time we don't see a soul at this sort of early season, April, May. The weather comes and goes, and we don't see many people up here. So today, to see as many people as we have here today is fantastic. It really is, and it just helps us to stay alive and keep trading, which is what it's all about these days.
I think it's amazing. I'm absolutely astounded how many bikes have turned up. The weather wasn't looking good this morning, so I thought it might be a bit of a washout, but no, it's been very well supported. Absolutely amazing, the number of bikes. There's as many bikes down in the car park almost as there is up here, so yeah, very impressed.
How much organisation needed to go into getting this event here today?
Well, we've had a couple of meetings with the organisers and the catering facilities here in the canal basin, so we've made sure that they can all get fed and watered, and that it's all going to be run safely. So they've got lots of marshals and stewards that have made sure it's nice and safe. We've helped publicise it in the local paper so that everyone would know it's going on, and it's been a really good turnout.
The Motorcycle Club have been preparing for this rally since last year to make sure they had the perfect venue.
We start in about September, October the previous year, trying to find a suitable venue to accommodate 350 to 400 motorbikes. So there aren't very many of those around, and we also try to go somewhere different each year. So we've been in Dorset for the last few years, so we thought we'd try and come through to Devon this year. And fortunately we found the Tiverton Canal Basin, and I'd never been here before, even though I lived in this area all my life. And we came up the steps and were actually staggered at the beauty of the place and thought this is perfect. And Philip Brind, we met him on the day, and Mark Baker have been very, very helpful in helping us to organise the event and publicise it, and we couldn't have been made more welcome, which is unusual for motorbikers.
After 2 hours for lunch, it was time for the bikes to head back home. The next event for the Westlands Motorcycle Club is the Sunflower Run on the 22nd of May. For more information on that, go to their website at WCMCC.org.uk. Lewis Clark for Lewes News at the Grand Western Canal.